Hello everyone and welcome back to Autonauts. This is Otaku Showboat and today is our fourth episode of this continuing Autonauts series. If you have been enjoying the content thus far, please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure that this series is higher up in the YouTube search results. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/OtakuShowboat, on Twitter at OtakuShowboat, and visit my website at otakushowboat.com. You can also help support me on Patreon at patreon.com/OtakuShowboat, and you can help to build the community and to take part in the community by joining my Discord server. The link is below this video in the description with all of the other social links. So what did we do last time? Last time, we set up our robots to get their own tools. We set it up so that all of our robots that use tools now can get their tools when they are degraded. We have also trained a couple of robots to build blueprints by placing poles and planks in whatever blueprints are around. We need to do another one for logs so that we can actually start getting some glorious stuff here. Now, as you can see, we have a little bit of trouble with some robots needing charge. We are having a little bit of a charge problem, and this is probably because our charge bot is out of charge. So this next robot is actually going to be the charge bot for the charge bot. And everything else that needs a charge. Because this guy, our charger 1, needs to be charged. Now, as with the charge bot, charger. I'm just going to call all the chargers chargers. We're going to go over and spam. Break off all but 2. Forever, man. We're going to do this forever. I don't need that. Move to bot. Find nearest bot, move to bot, recharge bot. Forever. And just like before, max. And you max. You're going to be in here. Sure, you can be in here. Maybe in that zone. We can have a little bit of a difference between the two. Just a little bit. Make sure we cover everything. And go! Go! Charge the charge bot! As he goes charging a separate bot that isn't the charge bot. Now, it will eventually come and charge the charge bot. Next, another robot is required. Oops, grab the log. Thank you. Our log storage is full. Are you not going to charge the charge bot? There, now it's going to charge the charge bot. About time. You there. You have an important mission. You are BP Logs. You are going to go to Logs. And you are going to place logs in blueprints. Forever. In this area. Do I need that one over? I don't think so. But I'm going to do it anyway. do that. Note that you can only hold one thing at a time, so I don't need anything else in here. Just go find a blueprint and place the log in whatever blueprints need logs. Next, let us start automating robots. Oh boy, it's time. First, we're going to need to have a crate for our seeds, as well as a robot to store the seeds. So we have a couple of free crates here. Just going to do E and move this completed box to there. The charger charged the robot for me. Hey buddy, you are going to be seeds stored. And what we're going to do is we are going to grab seeds and store seeds. That's all you're going to do. You're going to do it in this area, this giant big area, and store the seeds, and you're going to do that forever. Be sure to do all of this until your hands are full, and do all of this until your hands are empty, and be sure that if there aren't enough and you have stuff, just go to the box and hang out at the box. That's just fine. If the box is full, just hang out with the full hands outside the box. Go ahead and do that, and then we are going to need to change tree planter. We are going to need to change tree planter because it now can just go to here and take from the storage until its hands are full. And then until its hands are empty, find a hole and plant. It's as simple as that. Now you can go and do your thing. So, little bit of an extra step there. We're just cleaning this up. It's being cleaned up. That's all it really does, is it cleans all of this up. Now you can see we may actually want an additional robot in here digging. We may want an additional digger to speed up this process and produce even more things. We need a lot more things. We want another bot taking planks into poles, most likely. Because I see that we are low on poles and yet full on planks and such. Speaking of which, store that. We can move you to store more of those. So now we can store up to 60 logs! Oh, joy! And we are, of course, going to stack these really high. And things will be absolutely glorious. Oh, here comes our charge bot, charging this guy. Good. Now, we have this that needs sticks. I'm going to just do this myself. We don't need to make a lot of these crude workbenches. Not like we do the other stuffs. This workbench is going to be making crude gears. Note that crude gears are also an item that uses up more hand space, as it were. You normally can hold 4 items. You can only hold 2 crude gears at a time. So for every 2 hand slots, you can only hold the 1 crude gear for 2 hand slots, which is interesting. It's an interesting thing that impacts the logistics work of building any stuff that needs the crude gears. However, it is now officially time to start automating the production of our basic bots, I think. think it's time to start automating the production of our basic bots. Yes, yes, yes! It is time. So, let us actually build a bot to help with this. We will need a minimum of 2 robots to do this. A minimum of 2 robots. The reason is because this uses like 4 items at a time, so it is a little bit more complex of a system if doing it with just the Mark 0 bots. So, you there, you are BB1, Basic Bot 1. What are you going to do? You... I guess it doesn't really matter how I split this up, but you're going to do 2 things. You are going to be the one that will take the tree seed and place the tree seed, as well as the log and place the log. And you will do that forever. Forever and ever and ever until I say otherwise. So you will do that. And I will go and grab a pole and 3 planks. This bot, hi, you are BB2. You are going to grab a pole, add the pole, and then you're going to come down here. And you're going to grab 3. Until your hands are full. Guess how many items a Mark 0 bot can hold? 3. It can hold exactly as much as is needed to store this bot assembly unit. But, just to be sure that we know for certain, we will take 3 planks, and then we're going to head on over here, and then we're going to drop these 3 planks. AKA until hands are empty, but just so that we know across bot types how many times we need to do this. And then we need to do this forever. And that, as they say, is that. That is that. We have now officially automated our bots. It took 4 episodes, but we have automated our robots. Our robots are automated. It's glorious. It's glorious. Our basic bots are automated, and if we're not careful, they're going to make a line all the way out. They're not going to stop. Actually, it looks like they're shoving each other down, so it's going to be a big line. A big line, and then they're all going to be charged. So, why is Planck Bot not doing a thing? Planck Bot? BB planks? You are not holding any planks. That's odd. I was not expecting that. Aha! Aha! Why, though? So, I want to make note, A, for the last, I guess since episode 2, I have been running on version 1.26. This is a beta release right now, so beta is probably being beta, but you never know. You never know. It should be able to pick all the things up. I don't see why it's not. Planks 1? What happened to Planks 1? Huh. Here, give me what you're holding. I said, give me what you're holding. Move to Plank Storage 1. Add to Plank Storage 1 until hand's empty. Go to logs, grab a log. 2 times, find the plank, pick up the plank, move to the storage. Fine, times 2. Go. And just sit there if it's full. Probably the same thing or similar is happening with the other thing, our poles one. No. That's, again, that is weird behavior. Strange, even. Hey, buddy, Mark, what? Oh. They be stacking. They be stacking, I see. We have several. We have several stacked here because they're shifting down with each new one. Okay, good to know. We've got like 6 bots. 6 bots free. Yeah, you are going to be planks. Planks 2. You are going to go here. And then you are going to go here. And then pick up the things. Twice. And deliver them here. I don't see why this wouldn't work until your hands are empty. Like, why would that not do the thing? That would be really weird. Go ahead and do the thing. Planks 1, planks 2. Doing stuff. And beautiful things. So, what is next? What is next? What is next? Gears. Gears are next. Oddly enough, gears are just planks. So, hey, buddy, you are crude gears. They are called crude gears, right? Yep. Oh. Hi, I need a plank, please. Buddies? Could you please give some planks? Please give planks. Give planks. Must have more planks. There we go. There we go. Take a plank. Move to the crude gear workbench. Make the gear. Oh boy, wouldn't this be great if I could, also grab it and throw it in and do that forever? It only needs the one plank, therefore we can include all of this together and it will store the gears. So, congratulations! You can do the thing. So there's crude gears. There's like random stuff everywhere. Hey, they're done with those, so let me move. I said move you. There. You. Do I really want to add to my demand on the planks by adding another storage for poles? Probably not. Not yet, anyway. Then how are these guys doing? They're okay. I need another digger in here. Ideally. So, let's see. You, hey, buddy. You are, digger, too. Sure, why not? You are going to pick yourself up a spade. You're going to come over here and you're going to start digging. I hate when I push the wrong button. You're going to do this within this area forever, but until your hands are empty, and then you're going to move and pick up the thing, and you're going to do that. And we're going to just put down this crude spade. Don't need it. Don't need it. In fact, put it on top of this other crude spade. So that will increase the rate of holes being dug here, which will help to speed the entire system overall. And that means that we can now start thinking about other things. So, colonists. Colonists is next for starting up our research. For colonists, we're going to need food. We're going to need food for our colonists. Now, the easy food... You are just outside of range of all of my dudes, aren't you? Alright, you're going to get charged by me for now. This is a lot of wild berries. In order to get these wild berries, we also have a fair amount of fruit. So let's bear that in mind. In order to get berries, I'm going to want to have storage. Lots of storage for these berries. I'm going to want to pick up sticks. or A stick, and head on out and bash these berries with left click. Bash the berry bushes to get berries. Each one will give me 1 berry. I'm going to get 4 of these berries initially. Store the thing, grab all 4 of these berries, place them in this box here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey buddy, Mark 27, you are going to be my berry digger. Or you're going to be a temp digger. You're going to grab yourself a spade. And you are going to dig holes. Here. You're going to dig holes. Now, it's convenient that I have a nice space here for this. Hit max area, do that, and that. And we're going to be right in here. You're going to do this forever, except until your hands are empty. And then you're going to go grab yourself some of that. Here, have a shovel. Get going. Next, you are going to be our turf digger. This guy's going to look a lot similar to the previous guy. Except he is going to take a crude spade. I said he's going to move and take a crude spade, and he's going to come down here and start digging. Find nearest turf in area. This area, of course, is going to be basically identical to this guy's zone. And you're going to do that forever, except until your hands are empty. And then move, and then do that, and you get to do all of that. I want to actually look at temp diggers zone. Yeah, so those zones are the same. I have... Oh, nope, they are not the same. They are not quite the same. Yeah, this one is off just a little bit. It's 1 tile too tall. Come on. Finish digging. There. That's where you need to be. Now you can continue. Next, we have to grab... Said we have to grab another set of containers, as well as a new robot. You are going to be turf storer. We are going to record picking up turf. Yeah, find nearest turf and then store. Find nearest turf and store. That's all you need to do, and you're going to do that here. Maximum area. Right, right there. And that, as they say, and you'll do that forever. I could do it until his hands are full, but we're gonna just let it do its thing as it is. And that is how you get extra soil. That is how you get extra soil. Now, you could have a robot, another temp robot, actually planting in the holes. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to plant these myself because there is a little trick with these bushes in that you don't actually need to go through the entire animation of them. In case you didn't know, you don't actually need to go through the entire animation, and you can just move and skip the stuff just fine. I am going to plant. You have to do like as soon as that +1 appears, it will have grown. Now let's get ourselves a new charger. Forever. Forever! Do it forever. Do it all forever. You are going to max area. All of that. You are going to max area. All of that. Actually, you're going to do this one tile down for safety's sake. And you're going to do the thing. Charge my robots. Charge all my robots. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to put this down and I am going to grab an axe. And as sad as it is, I'm going to chop down this fruit tree, as well as the other remaining trees in the area. I'm also going to kill that. You need a spade, I guess, for that. Yeah, you need a spade to dig up a bush. Now, I absolutely would like to move one of these over so that I can grab these apples and store them. That will make my life a little bit easier going forward. Store all of these. I'm just cleaning up this area as I see fit. How are we doing on our planks? Still not enough planks. Of course we don't have enough planks. Of course we don't. It actually looks like we need an additional tree chopper now. Yeah, we've got all the trees and not enough tree choppers. So, guess what? That's what you're going to do. How many robots do I have now? Oh yeah, just, 49. It's at this point that I'll talk to you and, like, pause. That will pause the production of continued robots. We've got a few. Just a few. A few robots. And this will... I'm looking at the time that we spent already, and it's about that time to end off the episode. But we are already working on glorious fruit. Berries. Glorious berries is what we're working on here. And I just have to finish chopping this tree. and getting this whole area tilled, and then we can start whacking bushes with sticks for now, flails soon afterwards. And then we can actually start setting up our colonists. In fact, what we can do is we can actually start putting the blueprints down for the things that we need for the colonists. Now, I will need a robot to send the crude gears in. I will need a robot for the crude gears to blueprints, as well as for stoned blueprints. Crude gears and stoned blueprints is what I will need robots for. But we will be doing all of that in our next episode. So with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help make this series higher up in search results. And I will be back next time where we will actually be working directly towards our research and our WoW production, making colonists and all of that good stuff. We will finish off our berries and get into the actual research. It's been 4 episodes now, and we will finally start making research in episode 5. I know it's taking a while to get to this point, but I've wanted to explain all of these things that you can do in this early period here, and all of this automation that you can do early on, and we're getting a nice solid foundation that we are going to be using going forward, and we will start to balloon very quickly with this nice solid foundation that we are forming here. So I hope to see you all on the next one.